Welcome to Citizenship Journey USA. Are you preparing for your U.S. citizenship interview? You've come to the right place. Our channel provides step-by-step guidance, practice tests, and essential tips to help you pass the USCIS naturalization interview with confidence. What to expect in your USCIS interview. When you meet the USCIS officer, they will start with simple questions to test your basic English skills. These questions can be about everyday topics, like traffic rules or how you're feeling on the day of your naturalization interview. How to answer. Asterisk, look directly at the immigration officer. Asterisk, give clear and direct answers, no need for extra details. Asterisk, this helps make your interview quick and smooth. Civics test, U.S. history and government. Don't worry if you forget an answer. To pass the civics test, you need to answer at least 6 out of 10 questions correctly. Just stay calm, listen carefully, and do your best. English test, understanding and speaking. Sometimes, the officer may ask you to define words from the N400 application to check your English skills. But don't stress. The officer is required to repeat or rephrase questions if needed, so you have a fair chance to understand and respond. Application and background questions. The USCIS officer will also ask about your N400 application and background. It's very important to remember the details you provided on your form because the officer will check if your answers match your application. Stay prepared and confident. Becoming a U.S. citizen is a big step, and we're here to help you every step of the way. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Citizenship Journey USA so we can continue to support future American citizens like you. Let's make your journey to U.S. citizenship smooth and successful. Support Citizenship Journey USA. If you find this information helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and reach more people who dream of becoming proud American citizens.
P17?
Yes, it's me.
Good afternoon. I'm Immigration Officer David. And I'm going to interview you today. How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What about yourself?
I'm great too. Follow me, please.
Sure.
Put everything on the chair. Please remain standing. I'm going to swear you in. Please raise your right hand.
Of course.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Sit down, please.
Thank you.
Have you been waiting a long time to talk to me?
No, it's just 20 minutes only.
How was the traffic getting here?
Not too bad. It took me about 40 minutes to get here.
Oh, that's good to hear. Did anyone come here with you?
No, I came here on my own.
Did you do anything fun over the weekend?
Not really. I was preparing for this interview.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. How do you feel now?
I'm a little bit nervous, but also excited about this interview.
Can I get your green card, your appointment notice, and your state-issued ID or driver's license? Thank you.
Sorry, officer. My passport expired last month. Is that an issue?
That's not a problem, as long as you're not traveling anywhere soon. Tell me why you are here today.
I'm here for my U.S. citizenship interview.
Why do you want to become a U.S. citizen?
I want a better life for my son, and I really want to vote in the next election.
How long have you been waiting for your interview since you filed your application?
I have been waiting for around 3 months.
All right. We will now move on to the civics section of the test. You need to get at least 6 questions right, and I can ask you up to 10. Do you have any questions before we start?
No, I don't have any questions.
Please say the answers loudly for me. First questions. Name one U.S. territory.
Guam,
What does the President's cabinet do?
Advises the president.
Why did the colonists fight the British?
Because they didn't have self-government.
When must all men register for the Selective Service?
Between 18 and 26.
What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now?
Mike Johnson.
Who makes federal laws?
Congress.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now?
John Roberts.
Who signs bills to become laws?
The president.
Good. You passed the civics test since you got 6 answers correct. We'll move on to the English reading and writing test now. I'll administer the test on this tablet. And I'll ask you up to 3 questions, just get one right to pass. Can you see a sentence that appeared on the tablet?
Yes, I can see it.
Can you read that sentence out loud for me?
When is Flag Day?
Very well. And now to write. I will say a sentence and I want you to write it to me on my tablet. By using the stylus pen or your finger. Let me know if you need me to repeat. Flag Day is in June. Great job. Now I will review your application form to make sure everything is correct. You just swore an oath. Do you know what it means?
Yes, it means I would tell the truth.
Awesome. What is your current legal name?
My current legal name is Laura Valentina Rodriguez.
Is Rodriguez your last name?
yes,
How do you spell your middle name?
Valentina.
Have you used any other names since you got your green card?
No, I haven't used any other name.
Would you like to officially change your name?
No, officer.
Is that the same name as on your green card?
Yes, it is.
Do you want the Social Security Administration to issue you an original or replacement Social Security card? And update your immigration status with the SSA, if and when you are naturalized?
Yes, I do.
Where were you born?
I was born in Mexico.
So, you are a citizen of Mexico.
Yes, I am a citizen of Mexico.
Do you have dual citizenship in other countries?
No, I am only a citizen of Mexico.
How are you eligible for naturalization?
I am 31 years old, and I have been a lawful permanent resident for over 5 years.
How did you become a permanent resident?
I became a permanent resident through my husband. My husband sponsored me.
What is your husband's name?
My husband's name is James Alexander.
When did your husband become a U.S. citizen?
He became a U.S. citizen on August 7, 2018.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
How many times have you been married?
One time.
What is your spouse's full name?
His full name is James Alexander.
What is his date of birth?
January 18, 1982.
Please show me your marriage certificate.
Yes, here you go.
What is your spouse's current job?
He works at Craven Country Schools as a data manager.
How long has your spouse worked there?
He has been working there for about 5 years.
All right, how many children do you have?
I have one child.
What is your child's name?
His name is Tony Alexander.
How old is your child?
He is 5 years old.
Is your child biological to you?
Yes, he is.
Can you give me his birth certificate?
Sure. Here it is.
Do you and your spouse have any adopted children?
No, we don't.
Did any of your trips last 6 months or longer?
No, officer.
When was your last trip outside the United States?
May 17, 2023.
What was the purpose of that trip?
I went on vacation with my family.
How many total days did you spend outside the United States in the last 5 years?
Totally, I spent 150 days outside the United States in the last 5 years.
What is your race?
I am white.
What is your height?
I am 5 feet 4 inches.
What color are your eyes?
My eyes color is black.
Your parents are not U.S. citizens, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Do you have an email address?
Yes.
What is your email address?
Laura91@gmail.com.
What is your current address?
342 North Avenue 52, Los Angeles, California, 90042.
Your spouse lives with you at your current address?
Yes, we are living together.
Is your current mailing address the same as your home address?
Yes, it is.
How long have you lived at the current address?
3 years.
When did you move to this address?
We moved to this address on October 30th, 2020.
Where did you live before?
11825 Red Cedar Drive, Frisco, Texas 75035.
Did you also live with your spouse at this address?
Yes, officer. I lived at this address also with my spouse.
Do your parents live here?
No. My parents live in Mexico.
All right. Do you have a job currently?
Yes, I do.
Who is your current employer?
Forever Smiles.
What is your position there?
I'm a dental assistant.
How long have you been working for them?
I have been working for 3 years.
So, you worked there since you moved to California?
Yes, it's correct.
Do you know the employer's address?
1850 Colorado Avenue, Tulloch, California 95382.
Did you work at dental care before that?
Yes, that's correct.
What did you do there?
I worked there in same position.
How long have you worked there?
I worked there about 3 years.
What date did you leave this job?
I left this job on August 9th, 2018.
Have you worked anywhere else in the last 5 years?
No, that's it.
Were your parents married before your 18th birthday?
Yes, officer.
What is your mobile telephone number?
I am sorry. I changed my phone number 2 months ago. The new number is 847-836-9897. Can you please update this for me?
Yes, I'm updating it right now. Do you have a different phone number at work?
No.
What is your birthday?
February 23rd, 1991. I am sorry. I have an error on my N400 application. Can you please correct my date of birth for me?
Sure, hold on please. Can you show me your original birth certificate?
Yes, officer, here it is.
Thank you. Do you have any individual disabilities that require accommodation?
No.
Please provide the last 4 digits of your social security number.
7495.
All right. I'm going to move to Part 9 and ask you a series of questions. Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
Have you ever called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense?
No.
What does to be convicted mean?
To be found guilty of a crime under the law.
Have you ever been ordered removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No, officer.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No, I don't.
Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or a rehabilitative program?
No.
Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No, officer.
What does to be convicted mean?
To be found guilty of a crime under the law.
Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or a soldier in a prison or jail?
No, officer.
Did you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person?
No.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
Have you ever manufactured, cultivated, produced, distributed, dispensed, sold, or smuggled, trafficked, any controlled substances, illegal drugs, narcotics, or drug paraphernalia in violation or any law or regulation of a U.S. state, the United States, or a foreign country?
No.
Have you ever filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
Yes, I filed taxes return every year since I came to the U.S.
Did you ever use a weapon against another person?
No, never.
Do you know the meaning of weapon?
Like a knife or gun.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
What does misrepresentation mean?
To lie.
Were you ever involved in any way with badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose?
No, never.
Were you ever involved in any way with killing or trying to kill someone?
No, officer.
Were you ever involved in any way with killing or trying to kill someone?
No, never.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
Were you ever involved in not letting someone practice his or her religion?
No.
Have you ever worked for or been a part of any group, unit, or organization that committed genocide?
No, never.
What is an organization?
A group of people that work together.
Were you ever involved in not letting someone practice his or her religion?
No, officer.
Were you ever involved in any way with forcing? Or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations?
No, never.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
Yes, I was once cited for speeding.
What happened after you were cited?
I paid the fine and attended traffic school.
Have you ever been a worker, volunteer, or soldier in a prison camp?
No.
What is prison or jail?
A place where prisoners are kept.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
Have you ever been a prostitute, or procured anyone for prostitution?
No, never.
Can you explain what prostitute means?
Someone who sells sex.
Have you ever been charged with a crime or offense?
No, officer.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No, officer.
Why not?
Because I am not a U.S. citizen.
Have you ever been a member of, or involved in, world communism?
No, never.
Do you know what communism is?
A political system in which the state controls everything.
Have you ever received any public benefits since you came to the U.S.?
No, I haven't received any public benefits since I came to the U.S.
Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No, never.
Have you ever married someone to get immigration benefits?
Sorry, officer. Could you clarify your question for me?
Did you ever marry so you could get green card?
No.
Did you ever serve in any place where people were forced to stay?
No.
Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program?
No, never.
Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world?
No, never.
What is a totalitarian party?
Government controls everything, and people have no power.
Have you ever received any weapons training, paramilitary training, or other military-type training?
No.
What is military-type training?
Learning how to fight in combat.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter, or try to enter, the United States illegally?
No, never.
Have you ever told someone that you are a U.S. citizen?
No.
What is public benefit?
Welfare like food stamps, housing, education, healthcare.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No, never.
Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No.
Have you ever been involved in any way with forcing someone to have any kind of sexual contact or activity?
No.
What is forcing?
To pressure someone into doing something they don't want to do.
Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No, never.
Do you know what drafted means?
To be selected for military service.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever given any U.S. government official any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No, never.
Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment?
No.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes, I'm willing to.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I do.
Can you explain to me what that is?
I pledge to love my country through both the good times and the challenging times.
Are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes, I am.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
Are you willing to swear an oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I am willing.
Are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes, I'm willing to.
After reviewing your background and your application, I'm glad to say that you deserve to be a U.S. citizen. Congratulations on passing the U.S. citizenship interview and tests. I'm recommending your application for approval.
Thank you, officer. I'm grateful for your assistance.
Now please review the updated application on the tablet. Please ensure that all your information is accurate. Afterward, kindly sign the last page. Let me know if you'd like any further adjustments.
Okay. Yes, everything appears to be perfect. Thank you for updating my application.
Please sign the box on the tablet to confirm that everything you've stated during the interview and all the evidence you've submitted are accurate and complete. One last thing. Please review the Oath of Allegiance section.
Okay.
Please give me a moment. I need to quickly complete a background check and make copies of your documents. I'll be back shortly.
Of course, no problem.
Okay. Thank you for waiting. I've completed all your copies. Here are your original documents, and I have your test results with you. Here is a copy of your test result.
Thank you, officer.
We will send you a notice for the oath ceremony within a month. You still have an important step that needs to be done to become a U.S. citizen. Make sure you attend the oath ceremony as scheduled. Do you have any questions at this point?
No, I'm good. I don't have any questions. Thank you again.
You are most welcome. Let me walk you back to the waiting area.